and make your day like this is what you want, I'm going to give it to you, and beyond that, no, I can't. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, karibu sana. Again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. So turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Just the other day it was Valentine's Day, and love was all over the air, and it's good to celebrate love. So today I'm here just to share this story with you. And right now, when I look back, I think like it was actually funny. It is something that happened to me, and when I look back, I'm like, yo, it happened, and it's kind of funny right now because it happened long ago. This happened in 2020. So I met this guy who was so into me, and he was so on me, and I wasn't just feeling him. Like, yo, his vibes were just down, and I was like, this guy is willing to give me everything. Like, this guy was willing to give me everything. He'd buy things for me, he'd give me money. Sometimes I'd refuse. Like, every time he thinks I need something, he would give it to me, and he was so like there trying to get my attention, and I was not into him at all. In 2020, I had just started living alone, and it was around February, and it happened like a joke, and he told me like, I want to take you out on a date on 14th February, and I was like, yeah, it's a good idea, let me just go, because ni ile like nahurumia umse, but me feel like hata si feel anything that he has to say. Like, I don't feel anything that I don't feel him, like I don't feel his vibe. And I just decided to go out with him, like I just decided to go on a date with him just to make him feel like, as in tu ile kumtuliza, this is a person that amejitolea in everything. And mind you, on that 14th February, he had bought me a gift, and before we went on a date, he dropped it at my place, and I went and picked it. So I had this gift already, one that he had bought for me, and he was like, yeah, unakumbuka leo jioni we are going out on a date. I was like, yeah, 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 we are going. Like, yeah, 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 we are going. Ikafika hiyo time ya jioni, and maybe I prepared myself. I was just going to pass time, I was single at that time, and I was just going to pass time with this man. And is like, truthful speaking, I always told him like, maybe I don't like you, I don't love you the way you want me to. I just like you like a friend, I just want us to be friends, nothing more, nothing much. I was single then, but I just didn't like this guy. We boarded a matatu, and we were headed to town. So on our way to town, Mimi, just because I'm not into this man, and I'm not into what this man has to say, I was on my phone. I had Wattpad on my phone, and I had this novel that was so interesting, and I was going about reading it. And the journey started from where we boarded the matatu until we reached in town. Alafu hiyo time yenye tuko town, and we were still in the matatu. I don't know what happened. Back then I couldn't tell the place, but now I can remember that near side ya kunaitwa aje this place, Mudhurwa, hapo Mudhurwa. We were there, alafu jam ilikuwa imeshika. There was traffic. Alafu mimi na ujinga wangu, I was so naive back then. I didn't know that things can happen in town, and things can happen to you in town. So I had my phone, and I was sitting quite side your window, and the guy was sitting next to me on the other side. I was busy on my notebook. I was busy on my novel reading and passing time. Like, tu ile into nimejitoa, like, let's just go, let me eat and come back to my house, and make your day like this is what you want, I'm going to give it to you, and beyond that, no, I can't. Yes, that was it. So Mimi, when I was busy reading my novel, I couldn't even notice somebody trying to open the window. Like window ya basi. And I was there, nimeinamia hivi phone, I'm reading. Nilisikia tu like, these phones. Somebody just pulled the phone away from my hand. I couldn't do anything. I was just in shock and silent. I didn't even say a thing. I didn't even shout. And mind you, I just gotten this phone. In that year 2020, if I had somebody that was close to me by that time, they would tell you, mimi nilikuwa na maswara ya simu. Like, I'd get a new phone, ingie kwa maji, labda ipasuke. I don't know, I had lost like a number of phones. And this one, I had invested so much just to get this phone. And it was a nice phone. It's a nice phone to me at that time. So that person just pulled the phone. And maybe I was shocked. Like, I just kept quiet and I was like, Lodi, nini mefanyika? Sina simu, imeenda wapi? Like, nani amechukua? And I think the person just pulled the phone and ran. Because ilikuwa kwa traffic and gari ilikuwa ina move. And the funny thing is that nilisikia huyo msee akifungua dirisha. But mind yangu iko niambia like kuna kitu inaweza ni hapenia, like mtu anaweza ninyang'anya simu, And it was on February 14th, I had gone to spend time out on a date and eat and feel nice because somebody is taking me out at least now that I was single. Guess what? Like, hiyo date ilikuwa tu ruined hivyo. Like, wakati tu nimeketi TV and I'm in shock, watu wako like some ladies behind me started saying, "Uya ameibiwa simu," like ameibiwa simu. Even ndo ilianza kusink, like my phone has gone, nimeibiwa simu. And the person next to me, the guy, was like, "Wow, pole." That thing when ukiambiwa pole with somebody, if something has happened to you, alafu uambiwe pole. I started tearing. Like, I cried like crazy. Machozi tu ndio ilikuwa inamwagika. And the guy was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. I'll get you another phone." And I was like, this guy was a very nice guy, He was a very nice guy to me, but I just wasn't feeling him. But he was a very nice guy. By now, I think he has found somebody who appreciates him, and because he was a nice guy, Generally, he was a nice guy. So akaniambia, "I'll get you a phone," and which he did. He told me, "Get me a phone," and which he did. He just asked, "Ulino hii simu pesa ngapi? Ulikuwa umebuy how much?" And I told him, and we ordered a phone online. And that night he gave me some cash and told me to go and renew my SIM card and blah blah blah. But remember, hiyo data iko imeendwa. So wakati tumefika tao and tukashuka kwa matatu, we were going to look for a restaurant and order some things to eat. Mimi wakati nilitoka kwa nyumba, I had not eaten anything. Nilikuwa tu nimesema, I'm going to spoil myself out there with food, nikule everything that I want, now that I found somebody who was willing to take care of that. And ikakuwa cut short like that. Like, I just went, tumetembea, tumenuniana, like nimenuna, nimekasirika because my phone has gone, and it was like, yo, nisiposema I'm getting this girl another phone, things are going to go bad. So akanikonsole, akaniambia nakuletea simu, nitakubaia simu nyingine. And that's what happened. Like, we went to the restaurant and it was like, unakula nini? Yani, my mind was just not there. I don't know if you've ever lost something so precious to you and you feel like, ikitu nikiondolewa, like I'm done, I just moved and I was living alone. I had no any form of entertainment. I had no anything. I was depending on my phone on everything. I used to watch videos on it. I used to do all sorts of things with my phone. And notes za shule pia zilikuwa hapo ndani, and I was like, but yo, That was it. So kwa restaurant, hiyo time yenye mnapatiwa menu and you're like, unakula nini? Mimi I just ordered a drink. Ile soda ya 50 bob. That's what I took. Na nilisema nipatiwe baridi. Yeah, he ate. And mimi I just took soda. Just because of the stress that I had. But in the end, I got another phone. That was my Valentine in 2020. I just thank God because it happened that way. And that man, wherever he is, I know he's happy. I know he's living happily, and I just wasn't the lady for him, but he was nice to me. And we lost contact. But maybe when you watch this, I'm so grateful because of that time, of the moments that you gave yourself, like you just gave yourself to me, and you wanted the best for me, but I wasn't cooperative. That's just it. But I'm so grateful you made my Valentine, even though it went mother than you. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my story. That's just it for this video. See you in my next one. Bye.